Hi everybody, welcome back to another season of Ponderosa Garden Adventures. My name is Mark and today I'm going to be planting asparagus out here in the asparagus patch that we call Asparagus Lane. Now, this asparagus patch has been here for quite a while. This is one of the first things we did here in the Ponderosa Garden Adventures. So I'm going to go way back 5, 6, maybe 7 years ago, show you some footage of when I first set this up. So basically, I excavated this whole area about 12 inches deep, put some of our favorite 1/2-inch hardware cloth down to prevent burrowing rodents from getting in there. Filled it up with all kinds of potting soil, mulch, amendment, fertilizers and stuff, and planted 10 asparagus roots. I think 5 of them were Mary Washington and 5 of them were Green Giant. And they grow pretty well. It takes 2 or 3 years for asparagus to be ready to harvest. So I think we got 8 plants out of that. And then year after year, one by one, they died off. Last year only like 1 or 2 of them came up, and so I'm ready to start over. You can see it's in quite disrepair. I'm going to have to clean up all the straw and pull out the fencing. I'm going to add some more soil. And I've got 2 kinds of asparagus starts. I've got 6 more of these roots. As you can see, this is pretty faded, so I don't know if these are going to work anyway, and these I just got yesterday. These are already coming up, so these will be ready to harvest sooner. So I'm going to try a combination of planting these and the little corns, or whatever they are, roots, corns. I don't know. Leave a comment below if you know what kind of plant the asparagus is. It's a fern, so I don't know if that's a corn or a rhizome or what. I got some cleanup to do, and then we get to the planting. I've got 4 cubic feet of just potting soil, some fencing. I'm going to replace this chicken wire fencing, and I've got some fertilizer to throw in there, just some general purpose vegetable fertilizer. So let's get started. All right, I'm going to start out by planting these little roots. Now, these have to be planted 6 to 12 inches deep, so I'm going to have to excavate a few inches down to plant these and then cover them up. I have a couple of plants that might still be growing along the edge, but I know this area right over here, they definitely have died out. They haven't come up in a couple of years. So I'm going to start over here, plant these in that area, and then plant the starts back along the edge amongst the old ones. All right, let's get started. All right, so I am seeing lots of roots from the other asparagus. So there are definitely still asparagus ferns growing under here. I'm going to make a little mound with each. I'm going to sprinkle lots of fertilizer in there and cover it backfill it with this soil, and then I'm going to pile on the new potting soil on top of that, and then plant the starts. There it is. Now I'm going to soak these in some water real quick. And so I'm just going to do the best I can to spread that out like that. Put it over a little mound of dirt. We're going to do that with all 3 of these, and I've got 3 more. All right, let's get the other package going. So I'm using just a sort of a generic vegetable fertilizer 463, the NPK ratings. I'm going to put this in there and then layer dirt and then fertilizer dirt and fertilizer. I need lots of fertilizer because these asparagus are going to be in there for a long, long time. This one. Okay, I'm just going to put a layer of soil on here and take a break. Okay folks, well we are done for the day. As you can see, the light is fading, but I did get the roots in, which was the important part because that was a lot of digging. As you can see, got all the topsoil, the fertilizer in. All I need to do is come back tomorrow, plant those starts kind of along the back around the edge, and then put up this fence. It's going to take more than half an hour. And I'm going to put some nematodes on the top and water it in. And then we've got a rainstorm coming. All right, so stay tuned for part 2 coming up tomorrow. Hi everyone, Mark here. I'm back for day 2 of this project that I started yesterday. I'm planting asparagus here at the end of December. I put some roots down yesterday and covered it with about 12 inches of soil. And today I'm going to finish up and plant these starts. So let's get started. Back edge there. These are Mary Washington asparagus starts. just using this straw. It works fine. And we are done. I am so excited. We are done, folks. Hope you enjoyed this episode. One of the persistent challenges here in Zone 10A is long and frequent droughts. So we always try to do whatever we can to conserve water and harvest whatever nature gives us. We have in the forecast up to a week, 7 days of rain showers every day consecutively. So we try and get as many things in the ground and started and growing as we can before that rainstorm and take advantage of that free water. We also use rain barrels to harvest water, and we use those in the interim until the next rainstorm. Thanks for watching Ponderosa Garden Adventures. We'll see you next time.